audio together, dude.
Hey, I've got an idea. Let's record the audio.
That's awesome sauce, dude.
I'm lost. It's getting a bit warm in here.
Maybe it's because you take off your full diaper or something. Full diaper to get high.
My diaper's kind of full, dude.
Can we at least get through the audio first?
Jesus. Let's start recording the audio.
I'm trying my best to record the audio.
Hey, we're here recording the audio over here.
Recording all the audio, recording it today.
I got a full diaper. What are you gonna say?
Hi, I'm that one darling that hates diaper jokes.
Is there a darling that has diaper jokes?
Yeah. After that diaper gag we did a few ago, there was like one comment. There was one comment that was like, I just hated that diaper bit.
That's why we did it. We like to push boundaries.
We push boundaries, we take perks to get high.
12 perks to get high.
Before we get into this, I guess I got to introduce the new guy. It's quite hard to play, I'm a bit of a novice. Listen to that audio!
Yo, that's some fresh audio.
What is this thing?
I did know. Now I don't.
Audio dinger! They call it an audio dinger where I'm from, dude. It's in GTA, right? These are warm. Oh, I don't want to have to get my toesies out.
It's in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Yes. Maybe if I search San Andreas weird instrument. Oh, that's horrible. Is that the flexatone?
Yes, flexatone.
Yeah.
So if you people want a flexatone, look up a flexatone and buy a flexatone to make sounds such as...
Yes, just like that. Audio in the ears. Blood day.
Well, I guess they can't say we're not recording the audio.
Wait, let me check. We're recording the audio.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, everybody. We're here in Florida. We've been hitting it up. All the favorite Percocet spots. Finding all the things we want.
We're recording the audio out here in Florida.
Out here in the bayou. The Bubby Boy Bayou.
I couldn't hack the bayou. I'm gonna be real.
Is it because you go bayou? The bayous will get you.
I couldn't afford to buy you.
But oohs are at an all-time low, baby.
Oh. No, like I can deal with any state, but
Florida.
Yeah.
And for me, it's just because Flo Rida's there.
Yeah, it makes it too not cool.
Yeah. It's also kind of got that Australia thing without being Australia.
Yeah.
You know?
Where something is out for you.
Something's gonna get you, and it's probably gonna steal and ruin your audio.
Most likely, yeah.
Them gators down there, they're gonna take your audio and they're gonna ruin it. They're gonna compress it.
I see a snapping turtle.
It's gonna snap that cable on that there mic of yours. What is happening?
Is that a true Floridian accent?
I don't know what they sound like there. Nobody does.
They sound like this. Well, hello there, everybody. Indubitably, I see many snake.
Snakes, gators, all of it. What is a Floridian accent? Who's a famous Floridian? About us outside of Florida guy.
Florida.
Or him. Wesley Snipes?
What?
Bella Thorne.
Who's that?
XXXTentacion.
Is he? That makes a lot of sense.
Carrot Top.
Isn't it full of like old people?
Ariana Grande. Yeah.
What?
That's a weird one. Because that's when I first learned about it through watching Dexter in the early 2000s. The place of Florida.
My am I?
Yeah. And they're always joking about in the show that it's like a retirement destination.
Oh, right, yeah.
But it's like really gotten popular as a party. It's like a Ibiza or something.
Yeah, well,
got all those girls with the fake booties, dude.
all the rich retired people needed like prostitutes.
But that's what Vegas is for, dude.
Well, Florida is the Vegas of the East Coast.
Really?
What else would be? Michigan.
We are live from a Las Vegas casino.
Well, we actually are filming in Florida in a few months.
I'm getting my booty done.
Yeah, and we're getting some big booty hoes to tell how wrong they're living their lives.
Yeah.
Dude, big booty hoes on the audio, dude.
We need big booty hoes on the visuals, dude.
You're right, I'm thinking too linear. Well, I guess good afternoon, morning, evening, or night.
Big booty hoes.
Welcome to Broadcast Season 2, Episode 8. I'm Ian McKellen, joined by Ian. By Ian's brother.
Ian McCulkin.
Find the audio.
Find Michael Jackson's roller coasters.
Find the 10 perks.
Find the 12th perk to get high.
Ooh, I'm feeling goofy today. And this poncho is making me warm.
I'm Grogu over here.
I'm
Baby Yoda before he got the moniker Grogu.
Got Grogu on the audio, dude.
Grogu's force powers are ruining the audio again, dude. And he doesn't listen unless you call him Baby Yoda. But he doesn't know who Yoda is, dude. He's just a damn baby.
Isn't he like 90 years old?
Yeah, it's creepy.
Okay, in Star Wars, when they talk about years, what based on what?
Parsecs.
Parsec is a unit of like
speed.
Distance. No, it's not speed.
You're making me frightened.
Nobody cares about parsecs anymore. We only care about light years these days. The parsec is dead.
Parsec is dead. How far did I get? I said our names, right?
You said you're Ian McKellen and I'm Ian McCulkin. So we got that far.
Oh, okay.
If that helps.
That's pretty good.
Good afternoon, morning, evening, or parsec, and welcome to Ian McAllen and the other one in the wheelchair.
Welcome to the comic book show with comic book duderino dudes.
I'm a comic book guy.
You've joined the club, baby. You're in the comic club.
Yes.
Dork. Freaking nerd.
That's what my subconscious has been saying to me.
Because you bought a Spider-Man comic.
Yeah. And then I bought...
You bought 2 Spider-Man comics at once.
Yeah. Well, no, I bought one and then read it and I was like, okay.
Is that it?
I need more.
And then one of Doc Ock's arms came through and gave
12 Spider-Man comics to get high.
Which run though? Which one though?
I'm not even gonna...
Yeah, f them.
Yeah.
F them all. Because we don't want to get too deep into the show without shouting out those Jar Media patrons that make the show and the audio version possible. You get that raw, unfiltered MP3 over on Patreon, ad-free every goddamn week. Every damn week.
What a week.
And there was a comment, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. No, yeah, here we go. From Burst Whale, who said, I've only just now realized that you're saying raw MP3. I always thought you were saying raw MP3, like rare, and that it was something silent scream related. What a fucking idiot. Rare MP3.
Yeah. You're just fruity as hell.
You get your patron names as another perk read on the first or second week of each month. So there won't be this one. I don't have them prepared for this week. So get them in time.
Oh my god,
for
it's
next
May.
Week, because we are in May. As unfortunate as that is to say. That's not all. There's Jar After Hours, the kind of patron show we have over there. Will the Farter, Helldivers, Lego Death Sound Match, Invincible Season 3 as mid as they say, Elon Rant, 2 of them, a Minecraft movie discussion, bonus moments, Cinema Sins going too far.
Kanye, too many perks to get hard.
Just know I'm the alpha.
Huh?
That's what I called the last Jar After Hours. Just know that I'm the alpha. If you remember, I'll leave it at that. You can't remember 1 week ago, bro. You gotta get those audios checked, dude.
No, I remember. No, there was a lot going on in that last one.
There was.
But that yeah, I remember now. Yeah.
Yeah. At last but not least is the Jar Media.
Or least but not last.
Why'd you do that?
No, you were right. It's the last but not least. Sorry.
I've been doing that way too much lately.
Yeah, you need to be careful doing that sort of shit. You really need to pump the brakes there,
Like
my
when
friend.
I go to get my my wallet out.
Yeah, you can't be doing like finger.
Can't be adding flair.
Yeah, because that just makes me think of the like breaded.
Yeah.
What? You just got breaded. Get a camera and post it as a video response.
All right, I was thinking like maybe that's the flair you do when you go to grab your weapon. For those listening, I'm kind of doing these elegant flares with my hands.
Elegant. Yeah, if when you start doing that shit, it's like 1 year goes by and you've got like chipolatas for fingers to become Cumberland.
What would be the best thing to combine it with? 10 perks. You start becoming Dave Blunt's. But
Yeah, he's got breaded guy vibes. You know what I'm saying by that big red axe.
So niche.
You'll know it's me because of the big red X.
Everyone knows the fucking big red. You can't miss it.
But last thing over on the Patreon, the Jar Media group chat, where you can kind of go and have a group chat and stuff. I'll plug things from there when relevant.
Relevant.
We need to get into housekeeping. We round our conversations from the previous week because housekeeping's just been good lately. There have been some good ones, some good combos. Aidan Smith can start us off. In all honesty, I'm so glad that I caught the cast drop today. Was bed rotting pretty bad, and this was what finally motivated me to walk 2 steps to my computer. Bear. A step for every bear.
Hell yeah.
Ing Frill said, I paused this video while I went out for an hour and Windows auto-updated my computer. Hate when they do that. Even when you say you don't want it, they still do it. Leading to my browser auto-reopening every tab I previously had open, so for about 40 minutes this cast was playing out through my speakers for my parents to hear. They didn't like it at all and told me not to listen to whatever shit that was. I hope they just started the Hot Asian Telegram Babes segment.
Yeah.
That would be gold.
Yeah, please.
Honed Edge X4 said the current attitude towards space and space travel that everyone has because of stuff like that Blue Origin mission are so sad, man. Growing up, my dad worked at NASA, so we used to always watch Cosmos together. I had a huge book with diagrams of rockets and landers. Knowing that we lived a couple of miles away from mission control was awesome. It felt like space travel was this combined effort of discovery that was more important than money or nationality. I love that.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's what space travel should be. That's what
it's something like really what's the word when you're like hopeful and
hopeful?
Yeah, like hopeful?
Yeah. Put it that way.
So it's like something positive.
Yeah, but like genuinely it's Like these companies are allowed to do so much more, like SpaceX and stuff, because they're not government funded, they're private.
Mm-hmm.
So
using subsidies that they give, though.
Yeah, so their wastage is allowed.
Yeah.
As long as the money keeps rolling.
The money, baby. It's all about the money. Follow the money, dude. Now it's just depressing. It feels like space travel is just a show-off opportunity for the disgustingly wealthy. The richest man in the world flexing. Even worse, the company at the forefront doing the most exciting things is the ego project of our con man president's alpha male gigolo. I know I sound like such a doomer, but man, it really strips the awe away from me. That's true about the awe, and I love that point about it being more important than money or nationality.
Yeah.
I like this because you randomly mentioned like a ladybird for some reason. And Keith wrote in saying, gardener, science educator, and zoology, Andy Frog expert, Jarling here. Ladybirds eat aphids and other true bugs who use their long need like proboscis to drink sap from plants. This is why some serious gardeners will buy a bucket of ladybirds and release them at night when they don't fly far to eat all the small, best bugs in the garden. Hoverflies, the ones that look like bees to keep away predators, also help with this and also pollinate.
No way.
New respect for ladybugs. Aphids are annoying.
Yeah, I knew they did that.
Then why didn't you defend them?
From who? I'm pro...
Me, I was the one talking smack about ladybirds.
When? You weren't.
Last episode, dude.
Because I had a whole moment with a ladybird like last week.
Yeah, that's what you were talking about.
Yeah, I had a bug on my hand.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, it's not one of those horrible biters, is it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right, yeah. But I didn't get bit.
I remember a thing or two. Printed Rhino 4381 said, you guys should rewatch the Forest Corncast episode. You get to watch a historic moment that's interesting to us, but for you it's like a diary on that moment too. On a different note, the jump in personality between the Jar episode before the Forest Corncast and the first one after lockdown is crazy, considering that when watching Jar chronologically, they're right after one another. That is weird, but I don't think I could do it.
Well, watch it.
Yeah.
Too frightening.
Mate, there needs to be more distance.
It's been 5 years.
More distance.
Okay.
This one, I feel sorry for sad, strange little man. I need some advice. There is a lady I like who goes by the name of Lucy. I'm someone who likes to believe that things happen for a reason and that the universe presents signs. Having her name come up on this channel, where it otherwise might not, and in the context presented, I feel like this could be a sign. Should I pursue my romantic feelings for this woman just because her name came up on this cast, despite being a fairly common name, or am I talking bollocks? I think you should shoot your shot, brother.
I think it depends on the Lucy.
Yeah. we have a very bare amount of information to go off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you say Lucy and I'm thinking of your Lucy.
My Lucy?
Yeah.
Like Lucy and Susan?
Yeah. Like Lucy and Susan Lucy.
You're always Team Lucy though, and I'm more Team Susan.
I'm Team Lucy all the way. Lucy got that realness to me.
No, that's why she's got that fake veneer of kindness. That's my issue with her. Where Susan's got nothing to hide. In fact, the account was deleted today.
What, Susan?
I went to message Susan and she's long gone. And it's not like I'm reporting them.
So she's hiding.
I want them
So
around.
she's got loads to hide, basically.
They got her. So yeah, shoot your shot with Lucy as long as it's not creepy, I guess.
Yeah. Be normal.
How do they say? You sort of put all your points into Riz and just bloody go for it.
Yeah.
That'll definitely work. I'll do that one last. I have moved Tez reviews. Said Oogie Loves reference. I said to myself when I made the Oogie Loves reference in the last episode that I'd be so happy if even one person caught it. But multiple people did, so I'm very pleased about that. Ooh, my favorite. Classic.
Oogie Love.
Classic shit.
You're just making shit up now.
Ingfrill said, idea for the next cast. Every time you make a joke, in post, edit in a movie/TV clip that is relevant to that joke. I feel like this will help a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's an awesome idea.
That's a great idea. Do you want to do it, Ing?
Do it, Ing.
Their name is Ing,
Oh.
I think.
Go on, Ing.
Ingfrill.
Crack on, Ing.
Listen to our voice through the wires, Ing.
Connect to the wires, Ing. Relax.
There's
Breathe.
one... No. There's one more I need to do before we go into... It pivots quite nicely into a topic, actually. No, it doesn't. Just ignore me. Just shut up, Alex.
Okay.
You stupid boy. You stupid idiot boy. Yeah, I won't do that one, actually. F you.
Yeah, f*** you.
Liam the Kaz said, Bebe, just want to say thanks a lot for convincing me to buy Helldivers 2 and ruining my sleep schedule for the first week of playing. But seriously, I had the exact experience you boys talked about. I dropped into a random game, started chatting to some ultra-Christian yank who has to hop offline to go to Bible study, and now I'm in his Helldivers 2 group and we play most days. Awesome game.
Oh, yeah.
That's what gaming's all about.
No. So cool.
Seeing as gaming came up and already Spider-Man 2, Gebby of the Boreal Valley says, I've been listening to old Jar around when Spider-Man PS4 came out, / pre-release. Jim was quite negative towards the game and Spider-Man as a whole, saying the game looked lame, and he kept comparing him to Batman. Now, some of this may have been in jest, but at least some of it was definitely serious. It's a stark contrast than the modern Jim who loves the game and seems to have recently fell in love with the character. Did Jim play the game when it came out? What were his thoughts at the time? What changed? Thanks, my loves.
I've always been obsessed with superheroes. Literally.
I remember you being way more negative about Spider-Man.
I thought
PS4
they did a
first.
terrible job advertising the game.
It did have bad ads. It did.
Really bad.
Yeah.
And like all of the gameplay videos were like the super like scripted. They like blocked it out and it was
made it look like it was Spider-Man 3 on Wii that was like quick time events.
Yeah. Yeah, like every single gameplay trailer was just one of the quick time events.
Yeah.
And like I'm currently playing through Spider-Man PS4 like right now. Like I played some last night. Like
cool.
It's very fresh in my mind. It's a good ass game. Like that's what changed my mind.
FUN.
Yeah, it's fun as the gameplay's solid. And like even with those genuinely dog shit like Mary Jane.
That's so bad. Can't you skip them though in that first one?
No.
Oh.
No, they're
was something you could
dog
skip.
shit.
There were a few weird choices in that game. Like the puzzles, like if
you
take too long.
Apparently you can skip the puzzles, but I don't know how. Yeah, I guess if you take too long.
Yeah,
but they're so like brain dead that they can't take long. They're just boring.
That's such a weird catch-22 to me. It's like, why even include them if you're willing to let you skip them like that? Like, have it be a side thing then that you don't have to do?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're better than the Mary Jane bits.
Yeah,
and the
I would
bits.
take 5 times the amount
I
of those
like
puzzles,
the
yeah.
one part where like it's implemented into the story when you're like trying to fix the shit that Doc Ock is already attached to his body.
Yeah.
And like it just keeps going and like that you can't fix it. That's like a cool idea.
That's like the only one that's actually like memorable as far as
and I feel like you kind of need the mechanical setup. Like if they'd have done it through mechanics more, that could have been really cool.
Yeah.
If they did one where like you can't actually do
it's impossible and it's like intentional.
The puzzle was intentionally impossible. That could have been really cool, but they don't. So it's kind of a missed opportunity.
It's that problem of I guess just games of that scale, especially Sony games, just start getting more and more focus tested to the point where you have Aloy going around going, maybe I should go up there. Hold on, you're lost. Go over there.
You open the menu and it's like 12 different currencies. And it's like, I need my research tokens to then purchase some challenge tokens so that I can get a new suit for my spider. Yeah.
A little bit convoluted.
Also, the like story is good.
Yeah.
The story in that first game is really solid.
People who like comics actually worked on it Anyway.
Yeah. And I just got to that scene where he's having like the text
Oh yeah,
chain
yeah.
with Mary Jane.
Mm.
I love that shit.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Really
good stuff.
It's depicted so well. Yeah. They knocked it out of the park with that first one.
Speaking of knocking it out of the park, can end this segment with this one from the Jar Media group chat. From Darth Jar ha ha ha. Dear Jar Media brothers, the other night I went downstairs and caught my nan watching Britain's Got Talent, and I saw that KSI was on the show. For some reason this really f***ed with my mind. The show already really irks me, but seeing KSI on it out of nowhere, and the fact my nan was now aware of this guy and his personality, felt like two worlds that should never touch, colliding. The show feels even more superficial for it, adding the guy that, just because he's famous. Bear, 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 I am scared.
That's always been the case.
I specifically also find the KSI one weird too, because I guess I just forget and underestimate how famous he is.
Yeah, he's huge.
Especially in the UK. Like he performs his music on Top of the Pops, for example.
Really?
Yes.
At like Christmas?
Yeah. Like that's how famous he is here.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess it's like a push as well to make these things more relevant.
But like by who? I feel like it's where like, because we don't really have pop stars in the same way.
Yeah, but you were talking about like
influences.
focus testing. So when they're like, well, how do we get more engagement on Britain's Got Talent? Because who gives a shit about Simon Cowell, the Piers Morgan, who definitely
is he still on that shit?
No. Amanda Holden, like who gives a shit about those people? But stick KSI on there and then crash bang wallop.
Crash bang wallop. I mean, yeah.
But like, as far as like big personalities go, I think you can do worse than KSI. I'll be honest.
Yeah, he doesn't like upset me like the Paul brothers do.
No,
where they actually seem like horrible people.
Yeah, I don't know why, but it just feels like KSI.
He's definitely like a grind-settery dude.
Yeah. I disagree
it just seems
with
less
that
toxic.
sort of shit. But I think like he's not like a bad role model person.
Bad role model or influence. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Outside of his bad music.
Yeah, like his music is trash, but like whatever.
Yeah, I don't care about that. There's plenty.
Yeah.
There's plenty.
It's
of
like
examples of
that's
that.
different to like the Paul brothers actually spreading terrible information and being horrible role models.
Unless there's something about KSI I don't know, but
yeah, maybe.
the only thing is like controversial for off the top of the dome. It's just like that stupid song he released, and
yeah, he was big into FIFA packs, which was just like gambling, I guess.
but that's like most of his content, right? It was like opening packs and watching Try Not to Laugh challenges.
Yeah. I mean, he was the best try not to laugher in the business, though.
Because he was so bad at it. And
Yeah.
Because you're just waiting to hear that beautiful laugh.
Yeah. I think he might have the most beautiful laugh.
And speaking of beauty, there's I don't know if you've seen anything about this, but it's become like the current internet debate. And I feel like we're the only people actually qualified to talk about it.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
This is in our wheelhouse. We've been preparing for this for years.
That's rare.
And I guess there were loads of writings about this.
Okay.
That's how like associated we are with this type of thing. So I thought I'd pick the most disturbing, just really awful way of introducing this topic. With this one from Average Swindon Fan. Hello Jar, it's me. Rubs my big belly. Have you heard? The most recent tummy tickling hypothetical rampaging across the internet? Laughs sickly like Dark Souls character. Rubs big old belly again. The question is simple. Who could win in a fight between one gorilla and 100 humans? Personally, I reckon a swarm of 100 humans would be enough to take down just about anything. Maybe even my big belly. But I'm interested in hearing your opinions. All the best, the belly rubbing jarling. Just an awful, horrible way of introducing it.
Yeah. But also like that. What a stupid question.
You got a gorilla in that belly? Why are you There was a whole debate online though about it right now. Whereas, shall I give my take first?
Okay.
I think the gorilla loses. The gorilla loses, but
No doubt.
there are major casualties.
Yeah, a few.
Major. I think 10, 15 are
Well, okay,
gone.
wait. Hold up.
Silverback too.
What's the environment?
I was considering it like it has to be a fight to the death.
Uh-huh.
There needs to be some
Are both
incentive.
parties informed of this?
Well, it's a gorilla.
Yeah. But do the people know?
I guess they
Because, like,
they taught the gorilla sign language and they communicated the rules to the gorilla. And like you
I'm not so fussed about the
no.
gorilla. I'm talking about people.
I was just clarifying.
Yeah, that's cool. Is it the gorilla that met?
It's Harambe's son.
No, because he'd win.
He's the
He's
one.
destined to win. No, the one who met who's the genie?
Gorilla Grodd.
Not Will Smith, but Genie.
I know who you mean. I want to say Woody Allen, but it's definitely not him.
Yeah, it's not Woody Allen.
Does it begin?
Will
Smith.
No, it's like the monkey guy. It's like the monkey movie man, but slightly different. Williams.
Tarzan?
Something Williams.
Robin Williams.
Robin. Jesus Christ. I don't know why this happens to me.
Yeah.
Like, whenever, like, it's a name I know, but I need to pull.
When you need it, yeah.
It's just gone, and I have to do this, like, Looney Tunes circuit round to get to his name. The genie, not Will Smith, but the other genie.
Will Smith was a better genie.
Yeah, let's be honest. He was a more modern genie. A more with the times genie. But yeah, that gorilla's clapped.
Why? How many humans could a gorilla defeat? Because I'm thinking between 10 and 20.
Yeah. I think the upper teens is when the gorilla starts to struggle. Like, he starts getting a knock. But, like, saying that...
Others point out that a silverback gorilla can lift close to 1,000 kg and can throw a grown man like a ragdoll. To be honest, it's not really a question we need to answer, and yet, as usual on the internet, everyone has an opinion.
But we never consider, like, what humans can do.
That's where my mind was going, because it's like, I mean, we took down woolly mammoths, for God's sake.
Yeah, like, humans are strong.
It's more like the numbers thing, though.
Yeah, but, like, it's simple algebra, people. This is why working out power levels, right?
The fuck are you talking about?
Working out power levels, you know? Like, what's Goku's power level versus...
Oh, right, yeah.
Versus Kakarot.
Like an official ranking.
Yeah, so then you can have, like, two people of lower power level that equals one person of grand power level, and it's a fair fight because the power levels are equal. So what's the power level of a human? The thing is with humans is the ability for collaboration. It's kind of like an exponential thing, you know? The more people you get together, the more we can harmonize.
Yeah, we can sing just the best songs ever.
Yeah, so we could...
song in the world.
We could, like, attach into some sort of, like Power Ranger type mech.
Like Gorilla Grodd.
Gorilla Grodd is just a smart gorilla from a comic book.
Is that really his lore?
Yeah, he's just a smart gorilla.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, right? He wears, like, a helmet.
I'm heading to the wiki.
Prove me wrong.
Gorilla Grodd New Earth.
Yeah, what's his deal?
Do you not know me, human? Often before we have fought and you defeated me, but today I have raised an army of little brothers, and they long to meet with you. Do you not know me? I am Grodd.
Do you think you can translate Grodd into film?
No.
You don't think it's possible?
Unless maybe it was like a...
Spider-Verse style animated.
Have you not seen him in, like, the animated show? Like that old
Which
school
one?
Justice
I've only
League.
seen like clips of him in the live action Flash. Have you seen that?
Yeah, that's a bit different though.
It's so weird that he's a Flash enemy though. I don't really get it.
He's a gorilla.
Why are you saying that as if it's self-explanatory?
You're dumb.
Okay, origin. Grodd possesses amazing intelligence and force of mind capabilities, powers, that were allegedly granted to him when he was exposed to a space rock that landed in the African jungles.
See, smart gorilla.
Though another account states that Gorilla City originated on the planet Kalor and was brought to Earth
Oh, he's an alien gorilla.
as a result of Grodd's machinations when he already had his powers. Grodd's mind took over the body of criminal William Dawson, who was in prison.
Just stop. How many humans would it take to beat Gorilla Grodd?
He could take out 1,000.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it on these wiki pages where they have like characteristics and status.
Ooh.
And it's like alignment, bad.
That's so cool.
Race, gorilla. Citizenship, Gorilla City citizen. Some goofy shit. Marital status, separated.
Oh, fuck.
What are you talking about?
That's an implication, though.
Yeah. Who's he getting married to? There's other Gorilla Grodd. I guess if there's a Gorilla City.
Yeah. Ain't one man in Gorilla City. One gorilla in Gorilla City. Wow. That's some good stuff.
Bad.
Okay, the current thing in my social media circle is I'm getting countless YouTube videos, going back to the Spider-Man thing, of who would win, Spider-Man from the game or Arkham Batman from the game.
Does he get prep time?
Yeah, and it is that type of shit, but like I'm getting like 40-minute videos popping up being
Who
like,
do you think? We're going there.
I think it's close.
Really?
I think it's genuinely close.
So you give Batman, you give him those kind of props.
Yeah.
He can beat Spider Sense. He can beat Super Strength.
If we're talking Batman like with the Batmobile Batman,
Why does having the Batmobile like make a difference?
because that thing is insane.
What's it gonna help?
When's the
the
last time
Spider
you...
guy?
Huh?
How's it gonna help against the Spider guy?
What's Spider-Man going to do against like a tank?
The flying one.
The flying Batmobile thing.
The bat.
Yeah. Well, he's got that as well. Like...
I guess he's got gadgets and gizmos.
When you look at Spider-Man versus like is it Silver Sable? The worst character from the Spider-Man game.
Yeah, I don't really like to think about that.
She
side of
sucks.
it.
She's just like some person from
A tech
like,
bro.
she's like from Ukraine.
I don't even remember.
She's just like a soldier.
She got like white hair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And she
I guess
clapped
silver.
Spider-Man's cheeks like
Yeah, but that was
12 times in a row.
annoying that happened. It should
Yeah,
have been,
yeah.
It should have been Gorilla Grodd.
well, it did happen in canon. It happened in canon. Batman didn't get clapped by fucking anyone ever.
Batman does the clapping.
Mm-hmm.
He claps Catwoman. He claps.
Talia al Ghul.
He claps Gorilla Grodd.
Ra's al Ghul. No, he gets clapped by Gorilla Grodd, let's be real.
No, I bet you he's fought Gorilla Grodd.
Yeah, and won.
Batman versus Gorilla Grodd. Injustice 2.
No, that doesn't
yeah,
count. That's a fighting game.
Yeah, Batman's superior intellect, gadgets, and tactical skills give him a significant edge.
Can you ask AI who would win Spider-Man versus Batman? We're answering the tough questions.
Batman or Spider-Man? The answer depends on the context. Fight time,
Oh, no.
location, and intentions.
Cop out.
I hate the prep time thing. Okay, it's not too long. Batman, strengths, genius level intellect, peak human conditioning, unmatched detective skills, vast arsenal of gadgets, prep time master. Key advantage. If he has prep time, he can exploit anyone's weakness. He's taken down Superman, in parentheses. Weaknesses. He's human, no superpowers, relies heavily on planning and tech. Whereas Spider-Man, strengths, superhuman strength, agility, reflexes, spider sense, danger precognition, regenerative healing, scientific mind. Key advantages, Physical superiority in real-time adaptability. Weakness, still relatively young and emotionally impulsive, not as tactically ruthless as Batman. So
dude, I'm starting to think all these YouTube shorts I've been getting are just AI. This is like
100%,
verbatim.
100% definitely are. 100%. Yeah, their verdict is, see if this matches with your shorts. If it's a spontaneous fight, Spider-Man likely wins. His strength, reflexes, and spider sense would overwhelm Batman before he can adapt. If Batman has prep time, Batman has a solid chance. He could build a counter to spider sense, disables Peter's web shooters, or exploit his emotions. So in short, prep time Batman, no prep Spider-Man.
That does sound familiar.
Jesus, dude. So I guess that's just like how people make videos now. They just like ask a superhero hypothetical and then just read it.
Valid though, because that was good content. I was entertained. That was hell yeah.
Dude. You couldn't like... whatever. I'm not
How do
really
you
good.
feel about it?
Who would win? I just find the Batman prep time thing so fucking annoying.
Like he can just do anything with
'Cause,
prep
like,
time.
Yeah, he's OP.
Batman is OP. I think he should be OP as well.
Yeah.
It's like part of him.
Yeah, I personally don't have an issue with it until he starts interacting with like Superman and then wins, you know?
Yeah. I feel like... I don't know. It depends on if he gets prep time.
Dude.
That's like the whole plot of BVS.
Does he? He doesn't get that much prep. No, he does.
He
get
gets
prep
hella
time.
prep time. He
Yeah.
like the whole movie is prep time and they fight.
And then he wins.
And he wins, yeah, because he got a ridiculous amount of prep time.
Well, keep that movie in mind because J After Hours has something to do with Snyder in there. Just a short one, but short but sweet. And I think about it every day. But first, I guess we'll see after these messages. 10 prep times to get high. I found something pretty cool.
Yeah.
Injustice 2 Batman vs. Gorilla God full fight gameplay.
Oh shit.
I can't read your mind.
Telepathic inhibitors, don't bother.
I'll just have to eat it.
Are you telling me that doesn't make you think that Gorilla Grodd could maybe be in Batman 2?
Telepathic inhibitors. Don't even bother, bitch.
I wish Batman talked like that. That would be so fucking cool.
You want Gorilla Grodd to... Because everyone's been like, oh, is it going to be Mr. Freeze? Is it going to be Hush? Who's the villain in the
Mr.
Batman
Freeze
2?
would be sick.
Complete sideswipe that Ezra Miller's Flash teams up with Batman against Gorilla Grodd.
Oh yeah.
Coming back strong, a portal opens. Ezra Miller comes stumbling out.
Spider-Man. Who are you? You're not getting prep time.
You're not getting prep time so easily this time. Huh? Wow. If you got this far into the episode, comment either, and this is you get two options. So either comment one or the other.
It's like a fight.
I with Susan or I with Lucy.
I with Lucy.
I with Susan. So
Okay.
bit of a champion.
Yes. Take your pick. Choose your
Telegram Asian woman. Isn't it?
Oh man.
Well, brother, we got questions on questions.
Okay, good. I've got a little bit of a blocked nose, so I'm sorry if my voice is a little bit
A little
annoying.
bit of that hay fever coming in.
Yeah, I've been getting a little bit of hay fever these
Does Batman
days.
get defeated by hay fever?
It depends if hay fever has prep time.
This hay fever has caught me off guard.
Yeah. I can take advantage of this hay fever.
I love comic books. No, but have you read Batman Spider-Man Hay Fever arc? Yeah. I guess we answer questions from the Jar Media community over on the subreddit. Head over to the suggestion thread to leave questions for us to answer in future episodes, just like No Project 593. He's got a sensitive soul.
Sensile.
He's sensile in that soul. He simply says 4 words. Are you in love?
Are you in love?
Are you in love?
He sung that.
It's my new song.
Are you in love?
Are you
In love?
Are you in love?
Who asked?
I don't talk about love, I talk about lub. L-U-B.
I love the world, man.
I love chemistry and science.
Where did that come from?
I didn't know.
The Spider-Man roleplay.
Yeah. Anyway, chemistry was never my isle of science. That was biology.
I was a legend at chemistry. I almost had the formula for web fluid just fucking nailed down. I was so close.
Well, I hope you are, No Project. I hope you are.
Huh?
I don't know why they keep asking me this. Senecdoki239 says, Alex, recommend Andor Season 1 on Sardonicast now that Season 2 is out. You can even tell Adam that the director of Museo is directing the final arc of the season/series. Why would I do that? Why would you know how he feels about Star Wars. Why would I do that to him?
What does everyone feel about Star Wars, huh?
You don't want to know. I recommended Rogue One on Sardonicast like last year. It was a whole thing.
The first half of Rogue One is kind of donkey, but the last half is pretty cool.
Yeah, the first half was actually way worse than I remembered.
It's fucking trash. It's
like
the reason
really
I've
messy.
only ever seen it once.
Mm.
I don't want to go through that shit again. It sucked. It was like, welcome to Bingmar. And then like another
Yeah,
planet.
yeah.
Welcome to Zingmar.
Yeah.
And then welcome to...
I just picture
Klingmar.
because apparently the Gareth Edwards version was like a crazy mess. And Tony Gilroy, the guy who basically has written Andor, came in at a certain point when Rogue One was being made and rejigged it and did a bunch of reshoots and
tried
whatnot. So I imagine I picture him for the first like act of the movie, just like how can we do? What the fuck can we do with this?
I remember it's cool from when
Andor should have been the main character in it, really.
Yeah.
Because like what's her face, Jen? She's pretty boring.
Yeah, I don't remember a thing about her.
The coolest thing about her is her dad, who's Hannibal.
He's Mads.
Yeah. It's just like very quick, rushed over. But obviously, I'm not gonna do that to him. We'll probably talk about it at some point.
Andor's fire though.
Yeah. I haven't watched the new season yet, but I'm excited too. I love the way they're releasing it in the arcs. That's very cool. What would you have to say to this one from Third Largest Sard? Hi guys and gays. I recently 300%ed Cuphead after many, many hours of grinding and memorizing exact patterns, etc. I regard this as my greatest gaming achievement, as lame as that may sound, and was wondering what the pinnacle of you fellas' years of gaming is. Buffalo and game on. I think mine is having every achievement in Halo 3.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, fair.
I think that's actually like...
Yeah.
That's legitness.
And
like, it's not the MCC, it's like Halo 3.
Yeah. That is legitness.
That's the best thing I've ever done. I remember, I remember, this is so rich. I thought I was never going to get it. But there's that achievement for Spartan lasering two people that are on the same mongoose. And I would just play Lone Wolves to try and get that one achievement.
Yeah, I remember.
And it just like lined up perfectly. And it just happened for me. And I was like...
It wasn't two people on one mongoose, was it? It was like just killed two people.
Yeah, you're right.
With the Spartan laser. So I'm pretty sure it happened to you on the like snowy map. And two people were doing like the assault rifle punch. You were
that's
stood
right.
like a third party charging the laser. They go in for the punch. Double
yeah.
kill.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Crazy work. I wonder if you
Yeah,
can
'cause
look on like True Achievements what like your rarest achievement is. Must be a way to do that.
Did you 100% Gears 3 or did you mod it?
I didn't 100% Gears 3. That was just stupid. So it was like, yeah, get like 8 million kills online.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
The most epicest gaming achievement.
Yeah, my most epicest gaming achievement. I guess having going back again to superhero shit in Arkham Knight. For the first like few months after that game came out, I like had the highest score.
Leaderboard.
Me and like 2 other guys, we were constantly like trading high scores. It was a good time. Like,
I don't think I've ever got like a high score in anything.
Yeah, it's lame because like now it's just inevitable that the final high score, like the world record, will always be a hacker.
I know.
Like
that
someone
does
who's
ruin it.
like, yeah, it's super lame.
How much of a like a loser baby do you have to be to like hack a leaderboard?
I know. But I guess that's kind of when I stopped. I used to play Arkham Knight like regularly to try and stay in like the top 3 until someone just appeared with like a score so ridiculous.
So insane.
Where I was like, oh, that's
Ruined it
never
for everybody.
happening. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know then. Lick my ass. The Big Large says bear times 2. My supremacist of voice. A friend of mine wants me to come visit them in Birmingham this year, but I've never even left my home state in the southern US. Is there anything I should know? Any tips you would give a clueless American? Many thanks, oh brothers, for any answers and for all you do.
Main tip, don't trust anyone from Birmingham ever.
Yeah.
No matter what they say. That, you know, like that old like adage of the people who always lie. No, there's like the guard that always lies and the guard that always tells the truth.
Sure.
He's in like the labyrinth. One of us always lies.
Oh,
and
yeah,
one of us
yeah.
always tells the truth.
Yes.
Yes. The Birmingham people are the ones that always lie. So you have to interpret everything they say
Birmingham
as the inverse. Don't trust them. They're dangerous.
I guess our second cousin runs a bar there.
Yeah, true.
I've only been to Birmingham once, and it was to see Charlie, so it was worth it.
Nice. I've never been, so I can't give you tips.
Actually, that's not even true. I have been into Birmingham, but it was so fucking bad. I think I removed it from my... Not to offend any Birminghams out there, but it was quite weird walking around at like 10 p.m. at night where everyone's like out on a Friday, Saturday, whatever. And it was like... It was so surreal. It was like the same man and the same woman copied and pasted. Like just everywhere, and it was so strange. Like the guy with the really tight skinny jeans and the white shirt.
Yeah,
it was like minus 5 degrees, and they're still wearing that.
Yeah,
somehow. And every woman in like a super tight dress. Like, how are you also not freezing? What's going on?
Yeah, it's like Newcastle and the like leopard print leggings.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm no Birmingham expert, but I don't know. Good luck.
Yeah.
HM Pose says, Bear Bros, as an asthmatic, I just wanted to say that when you guys did the wheezing laughs last episode, it genuinely started to make my lungs hurt. So fuck you. Anyways, I was just watching the IGT video ranking the Harry Potters, and since I also did a recent rewatch of those movies, I just wanted to weigh in on a few things. First, obligatory F J.K. Rowling. Second, I'm shocked you ranked the 5th movie so highly compared to the other later movies, as that was genuinely one of the most painful movie watching experiences of my life. I found it to be super flat, lifeless and boring, outside of the absolute hilarious cuts to Ralph Fiennes. hamming it up in sepia tone. Third, I couldn't stop laughing when we finally got to the Dobby death scene. I don't think I'll ever not be able to think about Dobby's gina while watching that movie ever again, so thank you for helping me through what was generally a pretty miserable experience after the third movie. They get bad, man.
Really?
I think that's probably why I rated it one of the higher out of those last David Yates ones, because that's just the first one he did.
Yeah.
I really wish they'd gotten a different director for every movie.
Was he that? Did he do all the last 4?
From 5,
6,
onwards.
7.
Yeah. So most of them.
Wow, yeah.
And it's like he was trying to do what Alfonso Cuarón did in 3. Kind of make it a bit darker, a bit edgier.
Yeah.
But as this commenter said, it just kind of made it bland and like ugly and lifeless and flat and boring.
I haven't seen those last ones for a long time. But I've got no urge to. I've got no fond memories of that era of Harry Potter.
No, that's why I would say just the first 3 is a trilogy and just leave it there. Like,
Yeah. But like I even have fond memories of 4 and 5. Like watching those movies, they have moments like Harry and the Dragon in 4.
that's a cool scene. That was the one I didn't actually rewatch. It was 4.
Was it?
I just don't give a shit about that film.
Yeah, I remember being surprised by like how not very good it is when I rewatched it a few years back.
It was the most surprising to me when revisiting, like the drop in quality. I guess following up Alfonso Cuarón as well.
Yeah.
Is like a tough act to follow.
Yeah, that's the thing. That third one is so good. So good. Like, it's an incredible movie.
Like the way the visual effects are used, and it still holds up really well, and it's like just indulges in the atmosphere of it, and like we'll build up a scene, and it like we'll just have a simple dialogue exchange that's like blocked out in this like 2-minute long shot.
The bit at the beginning when like they're establishing Sirius.
Mm-hmm. With the like newspapers on the wall.
And the dad of Ron, like taking Harry through
It's such a good way of delivering exposition.
Yeah, like it like hooks you from beginning to end. It's such a good film.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think in a sense I don't want to revisit any of the other ones because I feel like I won't have fond memories.
Yeah.
Plus there is the JK aspect, and it's like, yeah, fuck you.
Loptical says, help Jar Jars. I just moved to the UK. Which supermarket is the cheap one? Aldi looks cheap. Or Asda? Why do so many of them have 4 letters? Aldi's good.
True.
Lidl's good.
Lidl's better than Aldi.
Yeah. I probably go to Aldi more just because there's one close, I guess.
What? There's Lidl close.
I've got my whole system, bro. Don't even question it.
Where the fuck is the Aldi that you go to?
So you just go out the roundabout and sort of.
No, you're being silly. You're being silly.
But even the ones that aren't 4 letters long, like Sainsbury's, are still shortened to Saints.
yeah. That's 5 though.
Nah, Sane.
Same.
You don't want to go to Asda. Asda can lick my lips.
Yeah, Asda is a bit big, I'll be honest.
But then I'm a Tesco boy.
Yeah, well, you're...
God, I'm so late. I figured out, like, the best thing for each supermarket.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Some are better for fresh produce. Some are better for bulk buying.
Fruit.
Fruit. You got to know where to get the good fruit and veg, the freshies.
If you want pistachios, go to Lidl. I'm telling you.
They're good, are they?
Yeah.
I'm always looking for good pistachio hookups because...
well, they've got, like, the bucket of pistachios, and you just get a bag and you scoop. And you're...
That's always good, yeah. Because, I don't know, those Sainsbury's own pistachios, something up with them. Something not right with them.
Is it?
Yeah.
Never tried them.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't risk it.
I won't.
Would not risk it. Agent 398 said, howdy, rellos. I mean, fellows.
Fellow.
Recently, I've been watching more Sardonicast. recently the Minecraft Bee movie review, and I noticed how extremely calm, well-spoken, and almost tranquil. Full stop. You are quite profound in your views. Here's the issue. We all know this isn't the real you. You're a completely different, unhinged monster. On the Jar podcast, the amount of pee, poo, fart, shit, and silly, disgusting, and silly things you say, I still remember the poo in their pants story. So here's my question. Do they know how unhinged and bleeped in the head you are on your extremist podcast? Do you sedate yourself with various drugs so that the true monster doesn't come out? Bear lads, shout out to Dick the Head.
Which you is more drugged? Jar drugged or
10 perks to get
sodomically?
high.
which you is more perked?
Well, I've never actually tried a Percocet, so,
Pussy-o.
I don't
Coward
actually really
idiot. How much lean have you drank?
know. Well, I don't really like getting into it.
Well, the answer would be Jar. I don't like drink on side or whatever.
I'm very prim and proper and, and have my notes and...
Oh, okay.
Bloody.
You don't use any other perks or anything
Only 10 of them.
to get high?
We gotta stop. Thank you, Dave Bunce.
Thanks
Sitting
for
on
another
the floor.
classic, Dave Blunt. Another classic from Dave
Sitting
Blunt.
on the floor. Dave Blunts.
Dave Blunt's on the sofa,
Sitting on the floor.
sitting on the sofa.
Oh, dear, dear, dear. Oh, dear, dear.
Oh dear, dear, dear. Sometimes I wear trousers, sometimes I wear shorts. Sometimes I don't wear nothing at all.
A few people keep asking about... Do you know about this Universal Studios thing?
Huh?
We're finally getting a Universal in the UK!
What, what? What the fuck was that?
What are you confused by?
Do you mean like the amusement park?
The Joy Rides.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, Universal Studios,
Uh-huh.
Minecraft. No, that was WB.
Oh.
Were they the same? I don't
Harry Potter,
Oh, yeah. I don't... Hang on, let me check. I know Jurassic Park's there.
yeah. Indiana Jones?
That's Disney, man.
No, not Jones.
Joan.
Indiana Jones.
There's gonna be goddamn
Transformers World and Harry Potter Land.
Who actually gives a... Oh, the Mummy.
Tom Cruise is the Mummy
Tom
World.
Cruise is the Mummy.
That's what Nintendo World.
Huh?
That they have like a deal with them, so you can play like Mario Kart and shit in real life.
You can be Mario Kart in real life.
Yeah, straight up.
You're fucking with me.
I'm serious. Yeah.
And the Dark Universe. Remember that? The Dark Universe.
What?
And you get to go to the House Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk.
I don't give a shit about How to Train Your Dragon.
What about a minion?
Might want to go to Minion World.
Nazi Germany.
What?
Minion World.
Oh, right, the
Beep
deleted.
It. Beep it in Minecraft. I don't know. Are you even allowed to say that? I don't know. Who gives a shit about Universal? What the fuck do they have?
Scooby-Doo.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, I don't know if that.
I
I think that's WB, actually.
Yeah, that is WB, you ass.
They don't even get Scooby-Doo.
They got Minions and they got Mario Man.
Do they even have minions?
Maybe I'm just being an absolute minion myself.
Go Universal. Own Minions.
Yes.
What a fucking relief. Oh, that means they've got that song. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, Dave Blunt's? Dave Blunt's has a permanent residency.
Yeah, the minions are following Dave Blunt these days.
They carry him around.
Yeah. New villain.
Little Timecodes.
Oh yes. Oh, I didn't even see this from the commenter. Wait, did I even read his question? I didn't, did I?
You just started talking about
I just started talking about. I was so excited. I got way ahead of myself.
Yeah.
This guy said, "Hello, gamers." There's a new Universal Studios theme park set to open in the UK in 2031, potentially with more British-related IPs being represented. What would you guys like to see? Personally, I think they got to do Wallace and Gromit.
Ooh.
The movies were made with DreamWorks, who are owned by Universal, so it's not impossible. It also looks like they're finally making another Back to the Future ride. I never got to do the original if it was replaced by The Simpsons and Minions.
Simpsons?
I guess, yeah.
Simpsons?
Yeah, I guess that is... Actually, no, but I thought, like, I don't know who owns anything anymore.
Yeah, Wallace and Gromit train. Have Wallace at the front, like a real-life Wallace. I want to see Wallace. Genuinely... that's
like
what I want. Like
animatronic or like
no, real.
Biological,
like a dog.
Real, like is Gromit real?
What do you mean?
You said Wallace is real. Like a real Wallace.
Oh no, Wallace is on the back. I meant real Gromit at the front.
Oh, I thought it was way more interesting for there to be a real Wallace.
That would just be a guy.
No, but like he looks just like him.
That's real. Some people do.
Okay.
And a real dog.
They just have dogs everywhere.
Dude, I'm being won over.
Minion Gromit.
What else does the UK have? Just like sad shit.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, we already touched on that. Too cringe.
No, I need to get my scarf.
I need to get my Hufflepuff. I'm a Hufflepuff.
I've got the Elder Wand.
I'm kind of a Ravenclaw.
Why haven't they done Yankee Potter yet?
Yeah, like I guess that was kind of what Fantastic Beasts and Where to Fuck Them.
But it was a British guy though.
Yeah, but he
guy.
goes to America.
That's right, and that guy Pugsley is there or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, Pugsley becomes his sidekick. Hey, I'm Pugsley over here. He's like the New Yorker 1920s.
What would the American houses be? Eagle Door.
Yeah. Instead of Slytherin, you got Floridian.
Shit. Yeah, because I guess the UK is so small. A lot more of it could kind of be represented through Hogwarts, you know, where it's like,
I don't know. They did a pretty impressive job with like variety of.
No, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying if you take it to Yank America, like, are there multiple like there are way more people there.
Well, no, America's got like 3 sections, maybe 4.
But they have lots of people. Like, what's going on in China Hogwarts? Do we want to know?
We've already seen Russian and French Hogwarts. Was there another? Do you remember the schools come and visit in the 4th one?
Yeah. There's like Russian.
There's the Russians
they're,
and the French.
Just vaguely Eastern European. I don't think they ever actually say Russian.
Yeah, but they're Russian. But that's all Europe, yeah. I want to see like.
Wait, there isn't one.
Huh?
No, there is.
Oh, okay.
There's one. It's Scotland, France, Scandinavia, North America, South America, Japan, Africa, and Russia.
African Hogwarts. That's what I want to see.
Which would be the cringiest? Japanese Hogwarts.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just want to go to where the elves come from.
I want to play Harry Potter in Minecraft.
I mean, that's very, very achievable.
Is Universal Minecraft?
That's WB.
Fuck.
Microsoft owns that one.
You did already say that. Is Microsoft related to WB?
I guess they would
I
have
hate
given them the license to make a movie on it or something. I don't know.
I hate all the like mega corporation ties.
Yeah.
You know, they're all like
giving-
linked to each
Giving
other.
each other little sucks.
Yeah, like little taint, little kisses.
I'll give you my taint for your fucking dirty slime. Oh, yes, please.
Have you been to business college?
I got my major in taint. Let's end on this one. From Mr. Ofcam. Yo boys used to be mega fans of the Netflix Marvel, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Skywalker Cage. Have you ever had any interest in Daredevil Born Again? Or is too Disney cringe for you babies? You let me be inside you.
Yes. Awesome callback.
I don't remember a single thing that happens in Luke.
You don't remember? Did you genuinely watch Luke Cage? Because if you
I actually watched the
if
whole
you
thing.
genuinely watch Luke Cage, then you wouldn't be able to fucking forget.
I remember
Okay.
like a barber getting attacked.
Yeah. And his brother is like, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Wow.
You remember it like it?
I am my brother's keeper. Bam! Yeah, he wears like a power suit and has a big fight.
Bam.
Yeah. I like when Luke Cage breaks out of prison and then he's got like the chains and shit.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
fucking fire.
But it's way cooler. The best Daredevil when he has the ropes around his arms. That's cool as fuck.
Daredevil, I never watched season 3.
You joking? The best season, literally.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'd quite happily go back and watch it from season 1. Like, that show's fucking good.
It's just got it.
Yeah.
Daredevil's cool, man. I love Daredevil.
Jessica Jones was lame.
No, Jessica Jones was fire.
Jessica Jones was fire because David Tennant fucking rocked up and he was like the most interesting.
And she's
Super
cool.
villain.
I like her too.
Yeah, no, she is a good character. I didn't like her.
She had some
Luke Cage
cringy
shit.
writing.
Yeah, and her Luke Cage shit. It's pretty cringy. I mean, but like I loved it for that.
Yeah.
Like, it felt like someone had written a comic book and then just showed it to the actors and they were like, "Do this," you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been seeing the
Daredevil's got Pigsley in it as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. He's got Puggo.
So mean.
Yeah, that's horrible. Captain America does as well. Captain America Winter Soldier got fucking Robo Piggo.
Oh, that's Dobby.
Really?
Let me double check. I don't want to be speaking out of Dob right now.
He's a good ass actor. He's just little Pigsley, man.
Captain America, what's it called?
Just Captain America 1.
The Winter Soldier.
He's in Captain America 1 and then he's a robot in Captain America 2.
I love comic books.
Toby Jones.
Is that him?
Is he Dobby or is he a different Dobby? Oh, he's in so many things. I'm struggling to find him. I could have just Googled who is Dobby.
Yeah, you could have just looked.
Who's going to be the new Dobby in like the new... It is him.
Wow. That's awesome info. Thank you. But yeah, I'm quite down to watch Daredevil. I don't know how much it links to.
I mean, he showed up in, that show everyone hated with the green...
Yeah.
Hulk,
But I don't know how much he links to the Netflix series. Like, are they gonna bring Jessica Jones back and shit? Because I'm on my knees and I'm begging. Please.
No, for Cage.
Well, yeah, obviously, but like
The Halo shit didn't work out, so he needs it.
No, you hype up the Luke Cage. I miss. Oh, those were the days.
What was it? What was the other one even called? There was a fourth one.
Iron Tongue.
Iron Giant.
Yeah, Iron Fist. He sucked. Nobody gave a shit about him. He ruined it. They were on a roll and he fucking ruined it.
His Iron Fist.
Nobody cares.
He sucks. Like, what the fuck is the point of this dude? A young man is bestowed with incredible martial arts skills and a mystical force known as the Iron Fist.
Hell yeah. No, like, I'm down with that. With you reading that, it's like cool. And
you watched it, didn't you?
no.
Neither of us even watched
No,
this
that's where
shit.
I drew the line. I was like, this fucking sucked.
Yeah, and because of that shit, I didn't even watch their Avengers bullshit.
Yeah, because they did the Defenders.
That's the worst thing about Daredevil season 3, is that the first episode is like picks up right after.
Yeah, exactly. That's why
called.
I've never watched season 3.
But it's like still, I don't know, it's like 10 minutes where you're like, what?
Yeah, but I started it. I got like 5 minutes in and I was like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's like the big
So I
risk,
did.
huh? Of doing a play like that.
Yeah.
The Defenders.
Huge shame.
I feel sorry for the Iron Fist dude.
Why? He sucks.
Because look at you around. You're around Daredevil, Jessica Jones, and Luke Cage.
Yeah, you can't outdo Luke Cage.
What are you supposed to fucking do?
Yeah, I mean, I doubt he was given much to work with. I wonder if they got like overconfident. You know, they were like, we've made Daredevil. Everyone loves it. We've made Jessica Jones. Everyone loves it. We've made Luke Cage.
We just
Nobody
changed the game.
dislikes it.
We just reinvented the genre.
Yeah.
What's Luke Cage's fucking powers?
He just fucking is it. He's just him. No, he's like bulletproof. He's bulletproof and strong as fuck.
What's Jessica Jones's powers? She's like a detective.
She's
strong.
She's like bulletproof and strong as fuck.
What the fuck is going on with this goddamn world? Okay.
No, she is though, right? She's like mad
I remember
strong.
her lifting a car for some reason.
Yeah, and she fucking claps. She gets her cheeks clapped by Luke Cage and then claps Luke Cage's cheeks. Like later down the line. Because she let him be inside her. And that really upset him. A lot of context is lost. But I remember the key points.
Why the fuck does he say that?
Because like she knew, she like, I think David Tennant got Jessica Jones to kill Luke Cage's wife or something. And then they banged, and then he was like, what the fuck?
There's a post from 8 years ago on r/Jessica Jones. If you were Luke, would you have forgiven Jessica? Jessica Jones was forced to kill Luke Cage's wife.
Yeah,
while under the influence of Kilgrave. You remember this shit crazy well.
Hell yeah.
But what show was this in?
Both.
Wait, so Luke Cage was introduced in Jessica Jones?
Yes. Yes.
And then he got his own show.
Yes.
Right.
And his own show was so sick.
But do you remember how bad Jessica Jones got the second David Tennant left?
Yeah. Did they even do more?
They did a second season. I remember watching it.
They did season 2.
Yeah, I remember watching it because I remember there being this whole like B plot with like someone that lives in the same building as her, and they're like the comic relief characters, and they like try to flesh them out, and it's like the lamest shit you've ever seen.
You're kind of ringing a bell.
Wait, it got 3 seasons.
Oh.
So I did not see 3. Yeah, I saw 2. Maybe they brought him back or something. I don't know. This was 2018.
Wow. That's way more recent than I was expecting.
Bro, that's 7 years ago.
I know, but that's still more recent than I was expecting. So, I thought she killed David Tennant. Like in the last episode of season 1.
Yeah, but this is comic books, bro.
Yeah, I guess.
Kill is if you look it up in the comic book dictionary, equals alive.
Yeah.
Kill is defined by being alive in comic books.
Well, in comic books, it's more like the character has been paused.
Yeah. Just had enough of you for a minute.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're done here, brother.
Yeah, I think so. I need a nasal spray.
Another day, another dobby.
Another day, another nasal spray, as Jessica Jones would say.